What I did have is this huge soundbar. And I really didn't think this would sound as good because this is so much bigger. And it's heavier, and it has a big subwoofer. The subwoofer is physically larger than Ultimea's, but it didn't sound as good. Welcome to the Trail Boss Squad. My name's John, and we're shining the light of Christ one ride at a time, and we are partnering with Ultimea, guys, to test out their 7.1 channel surround sound system, the Ultimea S4T Aura, guys. And I'm so excited to try this out. This is a very budget option that anybody looking to get into the surround sound platform, especially with Ultimea, this is a great budget option for you, and I think you'll be really pleased with what you get for what you're paying for. And so there's all kinds of awesome features on here. We've got the BassMX feature, we've got the SurroundX, of course we've got options to use this as a Bluetooth speaker, we've got eARC HDMI. This thing really has a whole lot for the price point that you're getting. Now, Ultimea doesn't only have the budget options, guys, they've got the tip top of the product spectrum as well, and so whatever you need, they've got it. So let's go ahead and get this unboxed and check out exactly what we've got inside. Then I'll show you how to hook it up, and we'll listen to it together. Let's go. So let's go ahead and unbox our product. I'm really excited to work with Ultimea. They've got some absolutely fantastic products. We've got our instruction manual here. We'll just go ahead, pull out a couple of our packings. Got our middle soundbar here. We've got probably some external surround speakers, some more packing material, and then we've got the bass, our subwoofer right here. Now this does have SurroundX technology and BassMX technology, so you're really going to get a great sounding system all the way around you, and I'm really excited to hear it. So here we've got our subwoofer. It is powered, so we will just plug that in. We've got an air port and our actual speaker right down there. We've got the Ultimea branding on the back. This is a 5.25 by 1 inch driver. Let's go ahead and check out our middle sound bar. And so this is definitely a great look, kind of almost a elongated peel shape. This is the Aura S4T. We've got some controls up here, power, input, Bluetooth, minus and plus for the volume. And we've got some hookups on the back. Hopefully you can see it. We've got the HDMI ARC. We have the optical option. We can plug a USB in and listen. Then, of course, our classic auxiliary cable. We've got the left and right channel auxiliary, the subwoofer out, and then our power. And so, really, whatever your setup is, whether it be cutting edge with the HDMI or your old school, they've got you covered. Let's go ahead and see what is in our box here. And they really include a good amount of cabling. We've got some RCA cables here. We have an HDMI cable. You're really getting a lot here. We've got some mounting hardware in case you want to mount your speakers. Let's see what we've got in this package here. Looks like we've got our power brick for our soundbar. See what we've got in here. So these look like we would use these for wall mounting. Looks like we got another pack of those as well. Here we have another power adapter. We've got our remote here. Let's see what it looks like. So there's our remote, nice and clean. Simple setup, I like that. And then we've got our speakers, and they're really nice. About as big as the palm of your hand. They're not quite square, and they've kind of got that oval shape as well. And it looks like we've got 4 speakers. They do look pretty much identical, but they are labeled. And so here we have on the back of this one FR, which would be front right, and then we'll have a front left, and then we'll have SL, which would be your back left, and then we would have, of course, the other 2 front left here, and I'm just setting these randomly. And then this should be SR, which it is. So we also have a pairing button and then the power input for the speaker. So that's everything that comes in the box. It should be a pretty simple hookup. I'll go ahead and show you just from here how to set it up. Then we'll go ahead and put it in our room. Okay, so setup is going to be extremely simple because Ultimea has labeled everything that you need. And so we can see here that this is that FL, that front surround cable. And we see right here, and it's also color-coded, we've got our FL. So we will just simply plug that in, white to white. Very simple. All right, you may have guessed it, but our next one is FR, which is our front surround. We'll go ahead, plug that in here, and we see FR, just like the label, and we'll plug it in there. We've also got our subwoofer right here. We will plug that into the subwoofer out, which is right there, and it is labeled clearly. Then we also have our power adapter. We will plug that into the DC in. Don't worry, wondering which one goes to which, because it did come with two. Only the right one will fit where it's supposed to go, so no worries there. Now, we've got a few different options on how to hook this up. Right now, we've got our surround hooked up. The only thing we really need to do, plug it into the wall, and then plug it into the TV. And so the HDMI ARC is probably the best method to hook this up. On the back of your TV, if you have a compatible one of the HDMIs will say ARC. So let's go check out ours and see if we have that capability. Setting up our rear speakers is just as simple. We do have our DC power. We'll just plug that right in there. There we go. And then we have our audio cables. Really, just one. White one goes to white, and the red one goes to red. Yes, I think you could buy this for your grandpa, and I think he could still figure it out. And of course, we'll just plug it in. So we come to the back of our TV, and we can see here we've got quite a few inputs and outputs, but we don't see the ARC option there. So let's go ahead and come on down, and we see we've got a few other options as well. And one is lit up green, and it says ARC. That will be the one that will give us our audio to our soundbar. And so you'll hook up, your satellite system or your Roku or set-top box, whatever it is you use, plug it into where you normally do it, but your sound will actually come from right here. Now, I have in the past used the optical cable. I've never used the ARC, and so I'm kind of excited. I've never had a good enough sound system that supported that. So let's go ahead and get this plugged in. We are going to need some AAA batteries, and we do also have the model name of the surround sound system. So if you happen to have a couple of these in your house, perhaps in the bedroom or a game room, you'll be able to keep track of these as long as you have different models. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this on and see what happens. Get a nice little tone. I'm not sure if you could hear it. And now we can actually change our input. So we've got the auxiliary, we've got USB, ARC, optical, Bluetooth, and right back through. As you saw, we are going to be using ARC. We've got a quick bass up and down, EQ mode, and a few different things as well. So the surround level, we'll play with all that in a bit. Let's go ahead and turn the TV on now. Alright, when I turn this on, I don't know if you can see, it says the audio device was found and set up. The TV remote changes the volume, and so that's pretty cool.
Left channel. Center channel. Right channel. Right surround channel. Left surround channel. Left. Center. Right. Right surround. Left surround.
Okay, so I have been playing with this system for about an hour, and I'll be honest with you, I knew this was more of a budget system, but I really didn't expect it to be this good. I actually have a surround sound system already. It's several years old, but it's a lot bigger system, and I'll show you in a minute what that looks like, but this is better. Now, I know technology has improved, but I guess I just wasn't really expecting it to have improved that much. This speaker, and I know it's darker in here because of the glare, but this speaker system has a very small footprint. Even the subwoofer is fairly small, but this thing packs a huge punch. Now, before we listen to it, and that is, kind of the downside of hearing this, it's only going to sound as good as the speakers on your phone or the speakers on your TV. You won't really be able to really feel that sound, but I can tell you that this is fantastic. Now, there's a few little quirks that I had to mess with that's not necessarily the fault of this system, but I do want to go ahead and show you that. So, on my TV, and in fact, whenever I went to watch Netflix, on this TV, I got a not supported showing up right here, and I said not supported. And I couldn't figure out why, and I was changing different settings. Now, my TV has a setting, and I want to show it to you just in case you have a similar setting. I went to audio, and I went down here to digital audio out. And you see there's several different ones, and mine was set to auto, and now, hopefully you can see it. It says down there, not support, and it won't play any sound. And then I put it on PCM, and then I had sound. And so maybe that's something that you might need to change. I didn't play with Bitstream or Dolby D. I just know, and we'll click it and we'll see, if it says not supported or not. I don't see not supported. We'll try Bitstream. I don't actually know what all these are. I'm no expert. But I do know that auto didn't give me anything. So as soon as I put on auto, you probably will see, not supported. So I'll put it on PCM, and that fixed my issue. Alright, so another thing, I am using a Roku remote, and because I am using the HDMI ARC, or eARC, whatever you want to call it, this automatically synced with my TV, and I could control the volume, and it does, it works. Hopefully you can see it. Only thing is this goes up to 100, and I can hold it down, and you can see it's going up, fairly fast. But if you turn this thing all the way to 100, first of all, your windows are going to be rattling. But if you use the remote it came with, and this is perfectly fine. I'm not ever probably going to have it over 50 because it's just crazy loud. It goes up a whole lot faster with this. Hopefully you can tell. I went up 0 to 60 in 3 seconds. But if you use, and your remote may be different, but if you use this remote, it is a bit slower. But like I said, most of the time I'm going to have it down fairly low unless it's movie night. Also, this remote is actually very handy. First of all, you do have your bass up and down. That's nice. It's just right there. You don't have to go through any settings. Of course, you've got volume up and down and a couple different things here. What I didn't realize is this EQ mode makes a massive difference. Now, we've got several different EQs here. So we've got a music mode, a voice mode, a sport mode, a game mode, and a night mode. Night mode makes it extremely quiet immediately, which is nice. And then there's a movie mode. Every single one of these modes is a completely different sound profile. I couldn't believe how different it was. And so just keep that in mind. You may be watching something that doesn't sound that good. If you change that EQ mode, it may make all the difference in the world. Of course, you can go up and down bass. And then the surround level, how loud do you want those back speakers to be? Are they right by your ear? Maybe you want them to be low. They go from -6 to 0 to +6. And so, that's all going to be preference. That's really all the buttons I've used. If the lights on the soundbar are too bright, click this, and it will get brighter or dimmer depending on what you want. Now that arc will go away while you're watching the show, and of course you've got your input, you know, where you can change it from optical or whatever, and then Bluetooth as well. Alright, so that was pretty awesome. You probably can't hear, I've still got the microphone over here across the room. Let me put it back on where you can hear my voice a little bit better. This thing will wake your neighbors up if you want it to, but it's got a really crystal clear sound. Now, what I did have is this huge sound bar. And I really didn't think this would sound as good because this is so much bigger, and it's heavier, and it has a big subwoofer. The subwoofer is physically larger than Ultimea's, but it didn't sound as good, which it blew me away. And so I'm extremely excited about this thing. The ARC technology lets you turn the volume up and down, and you didn't have to play with the buttons or sync it. That's really cool. And of course, you've got a bunch of different options too, no matter what your TV has. I did try it with the digital, the optical output, and it sounded great too, but you would have to, I guess, program your remote to be able to do it. So ARC is definitely the way to go if your TV supports it. If you've had an older surround sound system and you want to kind of get up to that new technology without breaking the bank, this Aura ST4, that's made for you. I'm super excited about this. I'm ready to watch a movie now and just really feel it, be immersed in it. Those back speakers sound great as well. You can really kind of hear it all around you. That's nothing new for surround sound systems, but this one is particularly good, and primarily at the price point. But there's a link in the description where you can go find it yourself, and you'll be able to see, does that fit in your budget? But this thing sounds great, guys. It really does. I had each one of my family members come in here, listen to it, and they were all very surprised and excited that it sounded as good as it did and sounded so much better. I'm not trying to knock Ultimea by, I guess, underestimating their budget system, but when you see the price of this and you think that's not going to sound that great, it does. It really does. Okay, so that will do it for this video. You say, why didn't you play the sound that much more? Because you wouldn't really be able to understand what it sounds like. Unfortunately, you'll just have to take my word for it, but I do think this thing sounds great. This is going to be my new sound system. So if you're looking for an affordable 7.1 channel surround system, we used to think 5.1 was a bunch. This is the one. It's got SurroundX technology, BassMX technology. Guys, I can't believe how loud the bass is on this thing. You can really thump if you want to, but you can turn it down as well, wherever your preferences are. It does have the HDMI ARC technology, and so this is a future-proof system, and I really think you will enjoy it. Now, I really want to try out Ultimea's higher-end options if this one sounded so good, and so you might be able to help. If you'll like this video, leave a comment, and get this video out to more people, and maybe we can partner with them again and really see how much better are their high-end systems. I'm kind of curious because this one sounds so good. How can they sound that much better? Well, I'd love to find out. Let me know if you'd like to as well. And don't forget, Jesus loves you so much he died for you, and all the honor and glory goes to God. Good night, good trails, and God bless.